Alright, so what's going on, guys? I hope that you are doing well today. I'm doing good. I hope your day is going the same. So, before we get started, I want you guys to take a look at this game. Now, before we get into this, look at these scores. Like, look down there. Somewhere in this area, you're going to see one guy's like 3 and 39, and I couldn't understand how somebody gets to that score. So this gameplay, it's not a good gameplay, but today we're doing the road to 3 and 39. So we're gonna look and see how this guy got to that score. Now, one thing I do have to give him is he did stick with his class setup. So regardless, after all the trouble he went through and all the dying, the one actual kill that he got, he did stick with his class setup. So I gotta give him to that. So today, what I wanted to talk to you about is I get the question a lot. Am I getting an Xbox One or am I going to get a PS4? And honestly, guys, sorry to all you PlayStation guys, but I'm just going to stick with who brought me to the dance. I'm going to stick with the Xbox, and I'm going to go with the Xbox One. One, of course, they have the titles that I like to play. Two, the network is always up. Never had anybody steal my identity. And three, of course, they have the support, so the games get updated and all this other stuff happens on there. So I haven't really had any issue. I'm going to stick with that for right now. Now, if there is a huge difference between the two, then I may switch up and get a PlayStation 4. When the Xbox and the PlayStation 3 came out, I got both, but again, a lot of the titles come out on both, so I just went ahead and stuck with the Xbox. Now, the other thing that I hear a lot, and I get this from people that send me messages or whatever, is that they are going to buy the PlayStation 4 because it is $399. Now, I understand it from a thrift perspective. If you are a person that may not have that type of money to spend on a console, then that's understandable. That's a reason to get a PlayStation 4. But for those gamers, those people that spend all of those hours playing that game, if you look at your hours played, the time played on Call of Duty, if you are above 10 days on Call of Duty, you are a hardcore gamer, and you do not buy solely because of price. All right. Now, the thing that I want people to make sure that they understand is, yes, Xbox is $4.99, but yes, Xbox comes with Kinect. You know, they were upfront about it. Look, this is what we got. It comes with this, $4.99. Now, PlayStation was a little more sneaky with theirs. What they did was Xbox made the PlayStation i2, and right around that conference time when they decided that they wanted to let us know about their stuff, they decided that they were going to not show the PlayStation i2, so they just removed it, which dropped the price of the console down to $399. Now, the thing is, the PlayStation i had some key fundamental functions on the PlayStation 4, so it's coming back anyway. So, you know, 6 months, a year down the line, when you guys are seeing games that are PlayStation i2 compatible and much better and plays so much better with the PlayStation i, you're going to end up buying it anyway, and bam, there goes your $100. So if you're going to buy or try to choose between the two consoles, please do not let the $100 be the sole reason that you pick one console or the other. Now, the last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, well, no, it's not even the last thing. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys about is, for those people who have been PC gamers, and I know there's a few of you out there, I personally was not a PC gamer, I've always been a console gamer, but for PC gamers, you guys are far ahead. Alright, console gamers have always been a step behind in generation as far as technology goes, as far as gameplay go, just so many things that we have lagged behind. And it is just this current generation is one of the first ones to bridge the gap between PC and console, right? Now, the thing is, the Xbox One and PS4 are very similar in specs to some of the high-end PCs out there today right now. But in 6 months to a year, you know, the PlayStation, Xbox One maybe. Here, PC starts to slowly surge ahead, and we're going to be lagging behind anyway. So I always shake the hand of PC gamers. Like, I give this example. They showed Battlefield 4, and they ran it on PC. Then they ran it on Xbox One and PS4. And on Xbox One and PS4, it looks so much worse than on PC. It's buttery smooth. It's nice and sharp. Everything looks amazing. But on us, you know, Xbox, PS4, not so much. So I got to give you guys that. If you're a PC gamer, right on, brother. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is there any actual innovation in the Xbox One and the PS4? You know, when the Nintendo 64 came out, it was innovative because it had the analog stick. First time it had ever been put out on the game console before. Innovation. And I'm trying to find out or figure out, is there any actual innovation in the Xbox One or the PS4? And I'm kind of looking at all the stuff that it can do, and it's more of a hybrid of all these other different apps and, you know, different technologies put together. Plus it plays video games as well. The only actual innovation that I can think of for the Xbox One and the PS4 is this little button right here, the AV button. So you know when you're playing the game and you want to watch TV, so you click the button and it switches to television. The Xbox and the PS4 have now integrated the AV button into the console. So now when I'm playing the game, I can easily just switch to watch TV on the console. So I mean, that's honestly the only innovation that I can think of that the Xbox One or the PS4 has in any sense of form. Everything else is just other technologies that they blended in there. So if you guys see anything, please let me know. Honestly, that's the only innovative thing that I can figure right now, guys. So as always, guys, I like to say thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Look down there, down in the description. Please hit me up on Twitter as well. As always, guys, always, I like to say thanks a lot.